The goal of this roundtable is to discuss to continue how we can continue protecting our most vulnerable citizens, those in long-term care facilities, but also recognizing how difficult these last 4.5 months have been for many, many families throughout the state of Florida. When the coronavirus started rearing its head throughout other parts of the world, it was pretty apparent that it had a disproportionate effect on those who were elderly. And it was also apparent that if you looked at elderly living on their own in society versus long-term care who needed some type of assisted living, it hit even harder on those who had comorbidities and who needed assistance with living. And so we also understood, I think, pretty early on that this was a virus that really thrived in close contact, congregate indoor settings, which obviously a lot of our nursing and long-term care facilities fit that bill perfectly. And so we knew that that was a source of vulnerability in the state of Florida. And so at the beginning or the middle of March, we took the step of suspending visitation into these facilities because we feared that the virus could be brought in and infect people and spread and create obviously a lot of risks to mortality and morbidity for the residents. We also prohibited individuals we prohibited hospitals from discharging COVID positive residents back to nursing homes if they had not cleared the illness. And I think that was something that was really critical in limiting the spread. We also required facilities to implement strict screening protocols for all staff and all contractors. We required all staff to wear PPE, such as masks and gloves and face shields. So, but I just think we just need to be creative. I mean, the testing is obviously important, but I do think that with PPE and some of these other things, I think if families have antibodies, if they have antibodies, man, we obviously need to be recognizing that and how powerful that can be. So there's a lot of opportunities, but I don't think, like, as you guys go and deliberate, I would just say, do not only fixate on testing.
Right.
You've got to think of other ways. Look, I'm comfortable with the PPE. Hell, hug them. I mean, come on. Like, it's not gonna. If you have PPE on and you hug and you don't sneeze or do something on them, you're gonna be fine. Okay, that'd be very low. Now, obviously, if you're there for 30 minutes doing that and then you do, well, then that's going to be a different situation. But to just go give a hug, I mean, I think that you could do that, and I think that would be very meaningful. I mean, as much as you want to see him in person, I kind of feel like, to stay 6 feet away is kind of still, providing the reminder that this is still not normal and you're still not there for that. So I do think the touch is important.
I would say